out here. On the open dirt road, abandoned places everywhere. I'm gonna declare this my own town. I mean, people dump trash on the side of the road everywhere, but it's still a beautiful sunrise. Welcome to Ionia, Michigan, and welcome to the town of Dildine. Ionia, Michigan, in and of itself, was incorporated as a city on March 21st, 1873. One of the buildings we entered seemed to be a farm/old sawmill, so I started looking up historical records trying to find all of the sawmills that were located in Ionia, Michigan, hoping to pinpoint which one was in Dildine and owned by which family. There were 3 sawmills at the time in Ionia, Michigan, and I know we found at least one of them. No house here, right?
In about 3.5 miles, turn left onto West Lincoln Avenue. Proceed to the route.
The first Euro-American settlers arrived in Ionia in 1833 from New York, led by Samuel Dexter Jr. They platted in 1841 and incorporated as a village in 1865. By 1873, they organized into the city. That's like a giant radio tower. The guy in the Escalade behind me is pushing me to go like 100 miles an hour. He's like right on my tail. I'm going 80. I'm already going 10 over the speed limit. He's like, dude, speed up. He's like, speed up. He's like, if you're not going 100, you're going nothing. You're going nowhere. No, I'm going to Dildine.
I can't wait to get to Dildine.
Me neither.
You think Dildine will have a Taco Bell?
I hope so. The Dildine Taco Bell, everyone goes there for the meetup. That's like where the town hall, there's no town hall. It's just, they just meet up at Taco Bell. Yeah, all right, go. Like the mayor's up there. And I also think we should have a Burger King on the other side of town. Send me my cheesy gordita crunch. Eating like Taco Bell as he's like having the town meetings. Yeah, I think we should also, hold on, this is delicious. I mean, that wouldn't be so bad. There's a guy up on that bridge, he's gonna jump! He's gonna jump!
I hope not.
Did you see him?
Yeah, I think he's just drinking water.
Oh, thank God. All right, time to get to Ionia, and there's only one way to get there. Woo! Stop for a little appetizer at my friend Wendy's. She's an old-time friend. It's a nice Wendy's too. This isn't the type of Wendy's where you go in and want to puke as soon as you walk through the door.
100%. Are you sure? Dude, I heard voices. I heard someone.
Are you sure?
Dude, I'm 100% sure I heard someone.
Hello? In this moment, you can hear someone or something respond by saying my name. Hello? You hear that?
What?
Hello? I don't know, dude. I thought I heard like an animal or something. This is crazy. Hello? Is anyone here? Don't go in there. Ionia has a population of 13,000 people, but there are so many abandoned buildings. And within Dildine, it's mostly abandoned buildings. However, there are a small population of people that live there. And honestly, it's kind of creepy. The GPS took us to Dildine. Sure, but we still had to zip up and down these back roads to find the actual locations of the buildings. There's a lot of abandoned property out here. The closer we got to the town of Dildine, the more of an eerie feeling I began to have. Hello? Be here.
Isn't that like the school team, the Buffaloes?
Wasn't it?
I don't know.
I think it might have been. We didn't see that church yet, the one that... Are you sure we don't take that loop?
I mean, we can.
Is that part of Dildine?
No, it's not.
Well, then where are those houses? Buffalo out here. Dildine. You're raising buffalo out here. If you're the only person in a ghost town, are you automatically declared the mayor?
Yes.
You're impressed about burger with 3 patties? You don't see that every day?
Dude, that's ridiculous.
That Cajun Crunch looks freaking good though.
Is that you're all set?
Thank you. You as well. Look at this. This is a real old town. Schoolcraft, Michigan. Cocktails, lots of liquor. That'd be a cool place to stop. Mike's Barber Shop. Look at that. Look at that. Kid, look at that church.
Yeah, that's cool. Hop into the Easter service Sunday.
You know the deal. Got a couple biggie bags from our girl Wendy, and now we're headed to, where's that damn place again? Dildine?
Yeah.
I'm looking to move there. If this place turns out to be a solid location, just a ghost town with nobody there, I'm moving there. I don't like the general population.
Dildine, here we come.
It's gonna be dark. It's gonna be dark soon, Mom.
Mom, I love you. I'll call you later.
I love you, Anthony, you brat.
I love you too. It's gonna be dark soon though.
Alright, love you. As we get closer to Dildine,
I'm getting a weird feeling, dude.
yeah, same.
I'm getting a really weird feeling, man. It's pretty populated still right here.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, there's still people everywhere. If there's abandoned buildings here and there, cool little station, isn't it? That was cool. We're out there now, like
7 miles, turn left onto South State Road.
Historical marker? There's a historical marker.
I just let you guys know how I'm feeling. This is emotionally draining, okay? We are in a time warp.
Yeah, we are. I don't know, but it still says we're 11 minutes out, dude. We've been driving on 11 minutes for like 10 minutes. They have a Culver's out here. We're 10 minutes away. I better be in the middle of nowhere when I find the end of this rainbow. Oh, it's ducks, Caleb. Hello? There's a lot of animals. What? What? And there's a basement. Yeah. Or no, it's to get under and work on cars and stuff. Or a tractor. Look at all these old parts in here, Caleb. As we explored deeper into Dildine, things became more menacing. Yeah, it's definitely abandoned too.
Get that.
Huh?
Get that. There's an old deer head.
What the heck? Dude, someone literally chopped that deer's head off and just left it there. That's messed up. You know what I'm saying? That's...
I heard a voice. I'm not joking.
Dilapidated and everything. It smells terrible in here too. It smells terrible in there. This is a ghost town, bro. You know that? What? What? What?
I heard someone speak.
Did you?
Yeah. You don't know.
What? Are you sure? Dude, there's just a lot of animals. Now, this is pure assumption, but the last time this place was used had to have been the 70s, maybe the 80s, and then they just straight up walked away. Hello? Deer tracks, animal tracks. As I got closer to this other building, I could see a giant tool on the inside. There's like a giant tool or something back there. I know there's like manure and stuff over here. There's something cool in that other one though. What? Get what? Get what? What the heck? Is that a deer body? Or like carcass?
Dude, that's not like, that's clean.
That's picked clean. That is picked clean. I would describe the atmosphere as chilling. But the experience was exhilarating all at the same time. At some point, this was obviously a large-scale operation, especially for the size of this town. This is nuts. Caleb, I have to get it. I have to get the film, dude. Calm down. Oh yeah, this is dangerous. This is sketchily put together. Very sketchy put together. What is that? It's like a giant auger. Massive auger. It's like a giant auger. What a beautiful piece of industrial equipment. Big ass property. A lot of manure everywhere. Obviously. Middle of nowhere, literally.
I heard voices. I heard 8 voices.
I thought I did too, but
No, I'm serious. This is actually bizarre. This is actually really weird.
smell is terrible. Climb this ladder to the top. That eerie feeling never really left from the moment we showed up to this property. And it always kind of sounded like there was a conversation going on in the background. The door open. Did you leave the door open? Yeah. Okay. Is everything in there?
Yeah.
You're on that said you heard voices. Want to pull up and go over there?
Dude, no, that deer stuff is weird.
Weird. Someone's out here being...
Turn right onto Hainer Road.
Want to go over here real quick? So as you can see, Dildine in Ionia, Michigan is absolutely a ghost town. A lot of abandoned farm property. Look at this. Butler. All the electronics have been stripped out of it. Got some spikes in my arm. All the electronics have been stripped out of it. Look this way, too. Just look at this place. It's absolutely a time capsule, lost in time. They stripped all the wiring out this way. Get over there, all out there. All these mills and silos empty. There's that grain feed at the top. Look, you can climb this ladder all the way to the top. Although the view at the top would be insane, given the rickety nature of this structure, it would be very dangerous. Not to mention, the whole entire thing's overgrown with vines. It'd be hard to even climb to the top without getting some type of clippers. There's vines everywhere. I don't know that... Oh, you can see everything from up here. Yeah, there's a blind over there. People hunt deer here, you can tell. Good Lord. Check my hair for Caleb. Check for it quick. Look at the echo in here, Caleb. Get in here. Listen to that echo. That's flimsy. It really is just a ghost town. It's like everywhere you drive, there's these properties on the side of the road. I mean, I don't know the last time this place is in operation. Look at it, man. It's beautiful. Now I might have freaking poison alcohol. So how do you feel about that, Kayla?
Dude, that deer head, that sort of deer head.
I know, it's satanic.
That's weird. Dude, I heard that voice. I mean, it could have been.
I thought I heard a voice
In about 3.5 miles.
And now we're at Ionia Bowling Alley. Ionia Bowling Alley was updated and had a modern, tasteful atmosphere. Really amazing place. You know you're in a ghost town right there. The flickering light at the gas station. Look at that. You got me scared. Let's get the hell out of here. Dildine is just a beautiful atmosphere that you'll find yourself just... That's messed up. Serenading it. Is this abandoned?
100%.
That's the place.
That's the mill.
That's the mill. Caleb, that's the fucking mill, bro. There's a van in there. But it's abandoned for sure. We've got to find a place to park.
Wait.
We have to find a place to park.
See inside there.
No, we have to find a place to park, and then we're going to have to walk back here or something.
Yeah.
Right?
Someone lives right there, though.
So what? They're not going to see us.
True. In the van.
We gotta find a good place to park now. All right, we found our location. Now we gotta find a good place to park.
All right, Anthony doesn't know. You'll see this when I'm, when you record this. But I can't wait to get to Dildine. Yeah, woohoo! I'm so hyped. All right, let's go.
Yeah, that house is a cemetery in the backyard.
At the stop sign, turn right onto Mead Road.
We weren't able to locate any pictures online of this particular mill, so we hadn't any idea what we were going to stumble across. And let me tell you, it was a big surprise. Bro, Caleb, this is crazy. American motor oil, look at that. That can's worth a ton, bro. This freaking van's cool, man. Right? Turn right?
Yeah.
Right here?
Yep.
Dude, Caleb, this is starting to get weird. Look at there.
1.5 miles. Turn left onto Dildine Road.
Dildine Road is how he pronounced it.
Dildine.
I do too. What is that?
4 minutes. Dildine.
Dude, this looks like the middle of nowhere. Dude, this is starting to look like ghost town. From the moment I was born, I feel like I've been on a road to Dildine my whole life. Like, I feel like we've been driving for like 10 hours. Like 3 days. Non-stop. It's only been like 2 hours, but it feels like forever. We're so close now that I can taste it, though. I don't know if that's the taste of rotting corpses of a ghost town, or the taste of freedom on the tip of my tongue. Look, there's an old rim. Some old rims for like Cadillac or something. Hello? Dude, there's some like old ass rare like cans here. That's crazy. This place is filled with stuff. Hello? Kayla, look at it. This is big, dude. This is huge.
Just be careful. Dude, did you see that one passageway back here?
Yeah, look in here. It's like an old butter dish. Cow. Dude, there's so much cool stuff in here. Old crops.
Dude, look at all the old corn on the ground.
No, I know. There's old corn shucks. Dude, this is like the stuff, the place that you dreamed of going. Go back. Oh.
Did you see the back out here?
What?
It looked like there was a passageway like into the silo right there. Did you see it inside?
I don't want to stay too long, but... Look at that old tractor, that old farmhouse. Old water cooled 750. It's like they left this place and then just like, yeah, it's an old farmhouse. It's like they left this place.
Dude, look at this.
They left this place and never like came back.
Look at this grill. Wait, what is that? Yeah, charbroil.
Come back that way. I know the style is crazy. It's like really lost in time, this place. Yeah, you can get in here. Oh, Joe, dude, Caleb, look at that. Caleb, look at that. Joe, dude, Caleb, come here. Look. This is where they kept the horses and everything. 50s fridge in here? It looks like they just moved out one day, right?
What's in there?
Take a look. Yeah, good crap.
Dude, what is that? That's like old pickles in a jar.
That's a real oldie. Real old. Oh, no, that's crazy in there too.
Old wagon.
Mystic oil conditioner. Hills Bros coffee. Look how old that one is, Caleb. It's a giant loft. Bro, it's crazy up here. Tons of old cans and stuff. Yeah, this loft is massive, Caleb. So peaceful, so historical, you can just feel it in your bones. No, I got it. Yeah, I got enough. Look at you down there. Look at that old bike. There's an old motorcycle, Caleb. Look at this. It's an old water-cooled 750. Dude, there is so much stuff in here, Caleb. Old tools and... This is crazy. Old gas cans. What?
Old NFL Pepsi can.
Where?
Right there. Right there.
Oh, yeah.
That's cool. Dude, look at that cage.
Not a whole lot in that one. Just some old crap. Walking through Dildine, everything just seemed so peaceful. The sun was shining. The property was beautiful. There's nobody around. But Dildine was a functioning town. It had a post office, a blacksmith shop, a church, a school, and even a town hall, along with a justice of peace and a handful of farmers. Definitely would classify this as a ghost town at this point. I'll take two of the double stack, the $6 double stack biggie bags.
What would you like to drink with both of those?
I'll take a Coke, and what do you want, Caleb?
Pepsi or lemonade?
A Coke and a lemonade. I don't drink Pepsi.
Any sauce for the nuggets?
Yeah, like honey mustard.
For both of them?
Yeah.
Alright, anything else?
On my double stack, on one of them, just put just cheese and ketchup on one of those.
Only ketchup? Okay.
That'll be it, thank you.
$14.05 at the window.
Alright.
You know, you just asked for a burger with just ketchup on it, right?
No, dude, that's not, no. Oh, there is Arby's, Caleb, you're right!
Dude, I'm not going
Stay
there.
in the right two lanes.
You're right.
Culver's. I can go for some of those curds.
Okay.
Some of those curds. Dude, it's like, it's a gamble, you know? Like, do we go down further? Look at that.
Yeah, that's a can.
Roll on up.
That's a can.
It's pointing to where he lives.
Yeah. No, it is.
Dollar Tree.
Like eating at Dollar Tree? What am I doing? That's like eating at Super 8.
It's a Super 8.
Moped. Alright, where are we headed? What does that say right there? Hawkins?
Like, Stranger Things? This could turn into Stranger Things. You never know.
Oh, how far from Dildine, getting back on Dildine?
Dude, it's right here.
Right here?
You'll see it coming up.
It does? How far?
Not far. It leads back to Dildine.
Everything leads back to Dildine. Look at that deer over there. There was something off about that deer. Just like there's something off about this whole entire town. I just can't quite put my finger on it. Someone might actually live there. It looks abandoned, but dude, someone might actually live there. Did you see that? Some of these abandoned properties are empty. I'm sure some of them have squatters, and others just look like dilapidated trailers that have been there since the 50s. That the corpses of the original owners just slowly rotted away inside.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
Yeah.
We might actually be coming up on some abandoned shit here. It's that hills have eyes type shit. You gotta be careful here.
I get back to Dildine.
This is how you get back to Dildine? Is there anyone here? Dude, that's like from forever ago. This is insane, Caleb. Look at this. Bro, Caleb, this is crazy. Bellamy Road. A Methodist church and a one-room schoolhouse was established as far back as the 1870s. And both buildings are still there at the intersection of Dildine Road and Bellamy Road. Both appear to be where the center of the town was. Circle back. That's definitely like abandoned or something. But there's just people living too close in proximity. I tell him I'm going 82. He's like, dude, he's like, go 100. He's like, go 100. You're driving an Escalade. I'm not going, what do you mean? There could be a cop like anywhere. I'll tell you where I'm not going. Gun Lake. Ooh, Jesus offers you a new life. There's another sign, Caleb. Leading the way. Man, I could just tell. I'm telling you, it better take us off grid somewhere that people are not. Somewhere there's not a soul around. I don't want to see anybody in Dildine. I'm going to declare the town as my own. I'm going to live there with my family, and I'm going to start a new chapter. And I'm going to call it the Dildine Days. And I'm going to start the Dildiner. And we're going to serve bacon and egg sandwiches for breakfast. French toast for dinner. Huh? Let's, okay? Right here in Dildine. My little town.
About 7.5 miles. Keep right onto I-96 East toward Lansing.
So we're about 30 minutes out from Dildine. Took a couple wrong turns, but we're back en route. There shortly. Like, we're just running from like some psycho chasing us down with a pickaxe or something. Mom calls, are you in Dildine yet? I'm just like, Mom, I gotta call you back. There's a serial killer chasing us. She'd be like, oh God. And then I drop the phone. Fucking serial killer picks it up. It's like breathing into the phone. Mom's like, does like the Liam Neeson thing where she's like, I'm gonna find you and do harm to you and things. And then we're probably taken out. And then they find the film later, tracked down by some psycho that lived in Dildine. Probably the mayor of Dildine. Look at that Petco.
Look, I just want to take a quick,
Look at that Petco, Caleb. First, real quick. I've never seen a Petco look like that. Whoa, this is steep. It's like a roller coaster.
Lincoln Ave.
How far out?
8 minutes.
As in Dr. Lincoln, the town's only doctor in the early days of its establishment. They got a Little Caesars here in this ghost town. I didn't know ghost towns had Little Caesars. Pizza.
That's the local pizza joint.
Iona. No, that's an Iona Fair. Okay. What's over there? Look at all that. That place is
Oliver's
Pizza.
Dude, that looks
okay,
good.
Oliver's Pizza. That might be where we go on the way back.
Dude,
Caleb,
yeah.
look up here.
Dude.
This town looks cool, bro.
Dude, the refinery.
Dude, that looks nuts.
Dude, coming into this is. Look at the Burger King coming in.
Dude, this is how cool is this? Welcome to Iona.
Dude,
How cool of a town is that? Look over there. Get that. Can we go back there?
Dude, maybe.
Honestly, I don't know.
Dude, this is.
I love it, Caleb. What do you like? You like it?
Bro, why is there a domino?
Look at that. Right there. You see that? Pawn shop. Look at the old, and it's abandoned. Totally abandoned.
Look at that house.
How far are we?
We're about 6 minutes out. That's just and a horse waiting a mile away, and he sees us coming.
Welcome to Dildine. You go riding him.
No, it's like the
Yankee Doodle.
No, he sees us. He's like alerting all the Dildine people. People are coming! Dark Mojo!
Yeah, there's like a bell. Din, 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 din. There's people in the town of Dildine. They're soiling the presence of grace in our town. Everybody hide in the old chapel. Go now.
They're wearing
Dildians.
they're wearing Roman soldier armor.
Would they be known as Dildines?
Yes.
Yeah. Dude, I really don't think I'm ready. The sun's going down. I'm getting the chills. I can feel that I'm close.
Dude,
To the old dilly dilly dilly.
I'm not ready for Dildine.
I'm feeling silly when I'm in Dilly. Please.
What's our mascot?
Dude, whatever a silly Willy Dilly is.
Dude, it sounds like a hot dog.
And a Dilly bar from Dairy Queen?
I think so. Yeah, dude, a hot dog
And
with
Willy?
an ice cream swirl on top.
And Free Willy the whale. So it's like Free Willy, ice cream bars in the shape of Free Willy. You're right. And they'd be known as Free Willy Dilly Silly Bars.
Dude.
I can't wait to get to Dildine. So we're close. So we got 5.
Yeah, we gotta go straight, then take a right. Gonna curve off and then Dildine.
I feel like some people, some ghost towns are like, oh yeah, this is a ghost town. You show up and you're like in someone's backyard at their freaking farm or something. Get the hell off my property. I'm like, it says it's a ghost town on Google. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, is this actually gonna be a ghost town or is this gonna be populated? I need no population. Like, what the hell, man? Come on. I can't be showing up in some guy's backyard while he's gardening. What the hell are you doing here? Maybe you should take that it's a ghost town off Google. Whoever put that there. Because I'm showing up there assuming it's a ghost town. Getting ready for the season.
Dude.
And we're finally coming into where? Dildine? I really hope it's not.
I gotta tell you, I think we took a wrong turn.
Yeah, we did. Look at that house. That's an old
No, I'm
right
serious.
there.
Like, dude.
Again?
I'm joking. I'm joking.
Ionia County Airport. Look how cool that old airport is, dude. Like, little ass airport. That's between the sun setting and the bizarre atmosphere, things started to get a bit creepier. There's a 50s fridge in here. This is one of the coolest abandoned places I've ever been by far.
Dildine.
Okay, honestly, super. You hear that? Just quiet for a second, everyone. Silence. This really is a ghost town, and there are a lot of abandoned buildings, and I'm starting to get my bearings a little bit, and I'm starting to notice we're going up and down these dirt roads. There ain't a whole lot. Now we got UPS trying to cut us off, Caleb. Look at this shit. Like, get out of my way. You're not. No. What?
Yeah.
Based on the current rate of vehicle movement on the road, we calculate 8-9 minute delay. 1-800 got junk. Place where souls go for their final rest.
Oh yeah, by the way, DIY mustard tripod.
200,000 cash is king? What is that? Oh, Gun Lake Casino, you bet. I'm not going to the casino. I'm going to Dildine. You said you get the $5 deal at McDonald's.
Yes.
And what does that come with?
So 4 nugs, right?
Okay.
Small fries.
Yeah.
Either a McChicken or a McDouble, right?
Yeah. A drink?
Yeah.
Okay. So they tried to copy Wendy's, but it didn't work because Wendy's is far higher quality.
I think I could safely eat this and be okay, but at McDonald's I need like an extra sandwich or something.
Yeah, like you're full right now off the biggie bag.
I don't know. I'm not full.
No, I'm not full, but I'm like appetized.
Yes. Yeah.
Like technically I am full for like I shouldn't eat any more than what I just ate.
Yeah.
So I upgrade our biggie bags too. So I got bigger bags, boy. Ah!
Get the biggie bag.
I got the biggest bag. Look, I'm about to pass them now. Watch, I'm about to pass all of them, Caleb. Wait, what does that say up there? Oh, now we're supposed to slow down.
I'm very like blessed and thankful for this.
Another old bike, dude. A lot of old rusted. That's a real oldie. Real old.
right, your total is $11.97. Would you like to round up to nearest dollar for Taco Bell Scholarship Foundation? It'd be 3 cents. Bring it to an even $12.
That's fine.
Thank you for the donation. It's $12. Go forward.
That sounds good. The post office lasted only 3 years, closing in 1902. And there are a handful of farmhouses around, but no stores or shops whatsoever. Manly Lansing is said to have also been a storekeeper, so I'm guessing there might have been a store somewhere here, or maybe he worked in another town. I wonder if the D is for Diddy. Diddy Dildine. Maybe it was one of his ancestors. Got there like earlier in the day, we would have stayed longer, like maybe a couple hours, 2-3 hours. You do kind of got to make it quick when it comes to those type of places. You don't want to stay too long because you don't want to get the police called. You want someone to see you there. I think it went really well though, don't you, Caleb? Like, I mean,
I think so.
we got to 2 different abandoned farms. The insides were incredible. It's like one day the business just went under and everyone stopped farming, stopped everything, and just went home and left all the equipment, just dropped everything. You know what I'm saying? We thought we'd get there and it'd just be like not an abandoned ghost town. However, it did end up being an abandoned ghost town. It's like every other building was abandoned, at least on Dildine, right? And it doesn't look like that many people even go there, does it?
No.
It doesn't look like there's a whole lot of traffic, even people just exploring. It doesn't look like a whole lot of people have explored that area, have they?
No.
A few people rode on the van in the dust and stuff, but you would be able to tell if like a whole lot of people have gone through there. There's so much left over. It's been so little picked through. It just leads me to believe that people don't really bother with the property at all. You know, it's actually a time capsule. What do you think, Caleb?
I think it's like, I just think like most of the stuff we saw was kind of bizarre, but it was overall.
kind of.
Dude, I'm just saying like, it's bizarre how like it's just not an empty building. It's just like everything was just left there.
And
like
the fact there's all that valuable stuff that like people just leave it and like nobody touches it, which that's what you should do. But at the same time, it's crazy that like looters and stuff didn't just come through there, right?
Yeah.
It's just so interesting to see.
Whoever was there up and left, they didn't feel like hiring anyone to clean it out, or the person that owned it like passed away.
And maybe throughout time,
yeah,
it just kind of got lost. Maybe got handed down to a family member.
Yeah.
Maybe they didn't pay property tax. Maybe got turned over to the town, the city. I have no idea, but at some point, it got into the hands of somebody that has done. Nobody's done anything with that property in 50 years.
Yeah.
Like, at all.
You got that pristine Volkswagen in there.
There wasn't a Volkswagen.
Was it a Volkswagen?
No, it was like an Astro van, and then there was the truck. There was quite a few old tractors. I mean, there was a lot of valuable items there. If you had an estate sale there, good Lord. I'm not even joking. You'd make $10,000, $20,000, even though that stuff's rotting away just in parts. I mean, there's some money there. It's mind-boggling, right, Caleb?
Yeah.
Absolute time capsule. And now we're headed home. Night drives, but it took longer than we expected. And now we're on the journey home. 2 hours home.
Woo! Go home, Taco Bell.
Turn left onto US 12.
All right. I will turn on US 12, okay? Because the road to US 12 ultimately leads to the road to Dildine. And that's where we're going. And I can't wait to get I really can't.
Me too.
I don't know who that's supposed to be. Cut the middle of nowhere.
To Dildine Road.
Yeah. 2 minutes away.
There's Dildine though. It's down, dude.
In 1.3 miles, arrive at your destination.